Hi everyone. First of all, thank you so much for being here. It's so important that our voice will be heard from other people. I am Bahar. I'm a Turkish woman. And first of all, I will start by saying that being woman is not easy in this world. It's really not easy. And I'm super passionate about gender equality, and I'm a feminist. So we have been talking about that we need gender equality, but we don't know how. Like, what's the main root cause of this inequality? We're like, we need to do trainings, but how are we gonna change the perceptions of other people that we have been, we are so used to following the traditional gender roles? How are we gonna change that? I was a graduate student at the University of Chicago last year, and I have conducted a thesis research with young Turkish women. And I figured out that by doing in-depth interviews with Turkish women that it's so important to talk about reproductive rights and sexuality of women. So what I did after completing this thesis, I sent a message to a human rights lawyer, a Turkish woman, again, who wants to do a research and an initiative for Turkish women. And that's how I learned that social change really needs baby steps. We started an initiative together, and I will just show a short video of our initiative because it explains really clearly of what we are doing. Okay, so after starting this initiative, we used generosity to raise money because we needed money to provide sanitary pads, which was not really sustainable, but in order to start our first intervention, we needed that, and we raised $1,000 for our intervention. We did intervention in 2 different cities in Turkey, which are Adana and Ankara. Adana is in the southern part of Turkey, and Ankara is our capital city. And we went to 6 rural areas with the training about menstruation and reproductive rights of women. And it was amazing just to see a young girl seeing a pad for the very first time in her life and trying to understand what is that, and trying to force kind of those women to talk about menstruation because it was hard. But what I believe is that, yes, we have gender inequality, and we really need to take an action. The first thing we need to do is not to be shy about our sexuality and menstruation because it's health. It's not being unhealthy, but it's health. So these are the pictures from our interventions, and we got donation from one of the biggest sanitary pad companies in Turkey. The problem we have now is that how can we make this initiative sustainable? We are trying to have underwears that can use as sanitary pads as well. So if we can do that, we can at least provide something that they can use sustainably. So if you're interested in this kind of research, please come and talk with me. Thank you very much for listening.